Hello Utubers and other diecast nuts. This is what I've been doing last couple of days. I do what I can when I can. That's some very nice Dinky and Atlas re-releases. There's a very cool Matchbox Dodge Trucks dual truck up the top. There's a very cool Dinky Jones crane there. There's a Midland Bank library. There's a tube transporter. There's a very cool wrecker. There's a Thunderbirds there. There's some police cars. And there's a Matchbox Super Kings car transporter. This is my Britain's garage. I really like it. At some point I will get round to putting some lights in it, but it's cool, especially at the front here. I've put some little bikes, some Super Kings, some Hot Wheels bikes in there. And this is what I've really come on to show you. This is what I've done with. I've had these cases for a while. I got them from a craft shop near me, but recently I've had the plastic cases within the side. If you notice, the cars at the back are rested on top of a plastic case. You can get them quite cheaply on eBay. They come from China and they take a couple of months to come, but it's just completed the look I wanted. And as you can see, I've got 1:43 scale at the front, and then inside the cases I've got Matchbox, I've got Greenlight, there's Jada, there's Hot Wheels, it's a bit of everything. There's some Treasure Hunt Hot Wheels up there. Behind that you've got a fast gassing, if you can see that. There's an E-Type. There's a Nissan 2000, is it? There's also a Sunbeam behind the E-Type, and then coming across you've got Real Riders VW there, fastback, and then you've got a square back behind it. There's a 510, there's a James Bond BMW there, and there's a people mover behind that. There's this is a Greenlight truck, I'm pretty sure, in front. The doors, the green truck, that is, a Ford. It's opening doors and bonnet. These ones here are all Hot Wheels. It's a 50th anniversary one, the Ford truck in front, and it's got Real Riders and the doors open. It's so cool, that one. I had to go up to Denby to find that one. And the two vans behind are from a collection of Hot Wheels. They're a shop series. I've got all but one, the VW little van. These are, there's one of the shop trucks behind, actually the silver one, and the other two are Johnny Lightning ones. The one in front is a casting. I'm not sure if it's a Silverado. There's your Fall Guy truck, and there's a Turtle Wax Ford behind. Then coming down you've got the Torino there from Starsky and Hutch. Then you've got a Cadillac. I can't remember the exact model of that, but it's a Cadillac behind. And then above, I think it's a Buick, and a He-Man, but actually a Skeletor car, believe it or not. Here is some Star Trek cars that I've got. Obviously they're not in the series, but they are cool, especially that Transit. And above the Transit there is a Keanu Reeves car out with Speed. Particularly like that film, and that's one cool truck. Below is another Bronco, Johnny Lightning one. Coming across, we've got a Deadpool ice cream lorry there, and also an 18 van, GMC van. Also below then we've got another cool Transit with Real Riders, and there's an STP Dodge van, and Elvis's first Ford truck. There's a couple of custom classics there. They're really cool, from Hot Wheels with Real Riders. I like all three of them. And there's a couple of Johnny Lightning vans. They're quite rare. In front is a rare pullback toy from Ideal. That's some of you might be aware of from New York. I think it was called Hollis Toys before Ideal, but I'd have to look into that. I've removed the pullback system and it was missing its roof, so I've made a new plastic roof for it. I think it looks pretty cool, and it free wheels now, which is much better. These are the cars that I had the other day, and I job lot of 20. They look much better since they've been cleaned up. This Golf is just, well, it's out there, isn't it? And so is the Mercedes above. They look much better since they've been cleaned up. Okay, coming over to these two. There's a Ford Pilot there, and there's a Fiat, I think it's a 127. It's just been repainted, and it's rather cool because it's got a little dog sticking its head around the window, which I think is quite cool. A couple of 5-packs, Fast and the Furious. I think it's some sort of motorway car ones. Quite cool. That's an Atlas remake van. It's really cool because all the doors open, and the back doors, side doors, front doors, everything. It's really cool, that van. Some more 1 to 43 in front. This is worth a mention. It's got opening doors. It's a Solido. It's a Talbot Horizon, which is amazing. I've wanted one of those for a while because they were super fast cars back in my day. You never see any now. I think they've all rotted to bits. This is a cool truck from Greenlight. It's called Dually Drivers, which means basically a double-wheeled axle at the back. This is a Silverado, and I like that. That's a dinky car at the front. I can't remember exactly what model it is. And this is my redone Sweet 16 original release Hot Wheels truck. Fleet side custom, I should say. I think it turned out quite well since I changed the wheels, and I thought it looked good without the glass, so I didn't make any. There's a Kraken Thunderbird there. I think that one's what was it? Something mint, Franklin Mint. It's a Franklin Mint one, so that's why the detail's so high in that one. I haven't got many Franklin Mints. These are all the 1 to 43s I've got. Great TR6, Citroen, Aston Martins. That's my favourite Lamborghini, a Miura, and that's some sort of American truck on the end. At the end here, we've got some. There's a Johnny Lightning Customs Honda. There's a Demon, a Hot Wheels. That's a Real Riders A35 van at the back there, Hot Wheels. Above you've got two, I think the Greenlight ones, Jeeps. The Jeep on the left is from the film A Field of Dreams, and the little van is a Matchbox I've just had. And these three vans are quite cool. I think they're called bread vans. I think that's the description by Hot Wheels. The middle one is a Real Riders one, and it's got some Street Fighter livery on there, which is quite hard to see, but there we are. Above you've got three minis. The middle one I've put new tyres on, and that's a Matchbox one, and I really like that one. And above there's some very early Praying Mantis and Johnny Lightning coupes. Right, coming across, there's a load of cool stuff there, and those Chevys, the one at the front, Mick particularly likes the gold one, well, copper one. It's a majorette, and it doesn't look anything like a majorette, but that's majorly cool. The Cords and the Auburns up there. Some Hot Wheels specials as well. There's a Matchbox, that's a Ford Custom. Some race cars. Matchbox, Johnny Lightning Beetles there, and a AMC Pacer behind, that's Johnny Lightning. And you come down and there's some Fat Fended there, and a Dodge Charger that's got an opening bonnet, that's a Hot Wheels. There's also some Ford Coupes there, an early one and a fairly new one. There's a Fast and the Furious Daytona that I picked up from a charity shop. I think it was 30p. Absolute bargain. This one I haven't had very long, but I really like. It's Camaro. I think it's a really early release, but I can't find much information about it. It's from, I think it's the 70s, and the only information is the one from the 90s. It's so cool. It's got a few chips, but I think it's quite valuable because I can't find any information on it. Above is a couple of Mustangs, both have opening bonnets. This is quite a cool car. Does anybody remember the Milky Way advert? Where the blue car wins, or the red car, whichever, and the one that eats the Milky Way goes over the bridge that's out. That's quite cool. How I found that I don't know. And behind is a convention car for Matchbox. That's got real tyres on it. It's got a plastic base, but it's got the look. There's some. That's one of the 3-pack Hot Wheels that I told Mick about. I was pleased to share that information with him. Some more Hot Wheels. Johnny Lightnings. That's a gold. I can't remember the actual model of that car, but that was a lovely one. They're on the right there. Above, you've got some Crown Victorias. That's a Ford wagon from James Bond. Coming down, the black one is a Green Hornet car. Then below that, there's a Matchbox with opening doors. In front of that, there's a GTO, Dodge Dart, a Monte Carlo, and that's the Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds. Below that, if you come down, there's a Dodge Challenger there in orange, and then there's a Charger in front from Fast and the Furious, and behind there's another film car, that green Charger's from Fast Larry and Dirty Karen, whatever the film is, can't think what it is, and it's got Peter Fonda in it. Very good car chase film. I can recommend that. If nobody's seen it, get onto that one. On the right, there's a blue Super Bee, which I really like, with a stripe around the back, and behind that there's a 007 Mach 1 Mustang. I think it's from Diamonds Are Forever, but somebody might correct me on that. There's a rather farcical large wheel Hot Wheels there. I think it's a Camaro, but I'm not sure. It's okay, but the large wheel, don't really go for that at the back. Here are the wagons, and I love wagons. The ones on the left are green lights at the back that I've just had, thanks to WTFOR. He does a great job on YouTube of actually demonstrating and showing you what cars are like before you buy them. I only bought those because the tailgate opens, because that particularly fascinates me. So thanks for him for that. And the eagle-eyed among you will notice that I've opened the bonnet slightly on the Vista. I wouldn't advise it, because I don't think there's actually any detail in there, and I've actually buckled the bonnet slightly trying to do that. I like the look of it like that, but it won't suit everybody. Coming across, we've got some Racing Champions there, which are really cool, and some green light Fram, and the Hot Wheels. That's Real Riders Datsun, which is it's the best one I've seen, that blue one. Coming up, lots of Johnny Lightnings there. There's some Barracudas and some Plymouth there. This is a hell of a find. This is a very early, on the right there, it's a very early Johnny Lightning Riviera, and I was so lucky to find that. A couple of Johnny Lightning Corvettes there, split windows. The red one, the bonnet opens, I should say the hood, and above then there's some more wagons and some American big cars, which I can't remember just now. Okay, well, I wanted really to show everybody these boxes. This is my favourite display now, and all my favourite cars have gone in here, and I hope it gives somebody an idea either to do the same or to better it in some way. Also, while I'm here, I'll just show you a few cars above there. And also above, we've got some cool cars. You've got camper up there, but these are the ones I chase quite a bit. These ones with decals on for different firms, the Morris vans, which is quite cool. There's an Avis van there, which is cool. But I did chase those Morris ones. I think they're quite cool. Okay, well, I hope that gives somebody an idea and you appreciated seeing those, because those are all my favourites. Okay, take care, see you next time, bye.